Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great time here in Viva Las Vegas. Don't want to be too verbose. Just want to talk about the product and see if we can make an impact here with anybody. So Banner InSite, we are the premier ad tech solution for dealerships and agencies across North America. A few years ago, we were presented with a fairly well-known problem in this industry. That problem is the amount of time, effort, and cost it takes dealers to get their offers into creative assets and out to consumers. So the solution we came up with is Banner InSite. Here are the founders at Banner InSite. There's a few of us. We got David Sewell. He is our president and CEO. We got myself. I'm the COO and co-founder as well. And then Jason White is our CTO and co-founder. So here's an excerpt from David. Our mission is to create a faster, more efficient path to vehicle advertising. And here's the Banner bunch. It's 5 core guys that really help things get going here at Banner InSite. We got Will, who's our operations director here in the front, move a lot of things over the finish line for us. Matt Sweet, lead developer. Danny Telez is a part of our business development. Sohan is a front-end guy. And then we've got Joe Silvestri, who couldn't make it. He is our head of sales. We value the partnerships that we've been able to build across the industry. Typically do partner with agencies, but we love our direct-to-dealer partnerships as well. We're a fairly new company. We were founded in December of 2023. About half of that time we spent developing and constantly reiterating our product according to our partners' needs. So at Banner InSite, we encourage you to think differently about how you market, specifically with how you get your creative advertising done in a timely manner. With Banner InSite, you don't need a full-blown graphics design team. You just need to know what offer you want to run, click a button, and it's there, okay? So instant time to market. This is one of our 3 pillars. It should not take days to get your offers deployed. It definitely should not take weeks, yet it happens all the time. It should take seconds. No nonsense. You're going to get Photoshop quality banners instantaneously and also deployed across your website to SRPs, VDPs, and specials pages, as well as complete creative sets for any third-party channel you may advertise on. You're going to get more for less, that's for sure. So the amount of assets you can produce from our system is significantly more than you could do with one person or any group of people. So the old way of executing creative vehicle ad campaigns is out. So again, should not take days, should not take weeks, should be instantaneous. Having to hire a team of graphic designers, not necessary. Compliance is a big thing. How many people have had to revise the assets that they sent to compliance because it's not compliant? There's one, there's Melissa. So it's a pain, okay? It's a pain in the butt. Should not be a pain. You bake those compliance rules in once, you pass compliance every time, okay? And when those rules change, our system is agile enough to make those changes instantly. Again, spending days revising and fixing those inconsistent assets, it's inefficient, it's redundant, it does not make for a good experience. So typically when companies look to add efficiencies, they look to automate the busy work. That's exactly what we've done. So we do integrate with the dealer's inventory feed. We can also, by leveraging our data partners, we can pull in VIN-specific and OEM lease and finance incentives across every new vehicle in stock, highlighting the most attractive offers for your website. Vehicle imagery data, we are partnered with a vehicle image provider, so we've got every year, make, model, trim, and color. So you never have to worry about not having the right vehicle image. Again, we do auto deploy to those websites. No need for manual intervention there. And again, every third-party asset you need, you have instantly. So this just sort of shows you how the funnel works. Again, you take creative designs, whether it's your graphics person uploading it to the system, which is a super simple process, or you're leveraging the ready-to-go creative templates that we already have in our system, and then offers. And you can do those a couple of ways. You can manually input those offers, which is a super simple process in itself. Or again, you can use the more automated version and leverage dynamic incentives that we can pull in either per VIN or per model. So that funnels into the Banner InSite system. Again, you've got your compliance rules, you've got the various different ad formats and data layouts. And then output, you've got all to your third-party advertising and web banners instantly syndicated. Takes no longer than a second. So here's just some examples. Again, if you're running the automated version, everything is going to update in real time. So you can even set a campaign 12 months in advance if you wanted to. And those incentives are going to update themselves. So if you wanted to, let's say Valentine's is coming up, you can set your Valentine's campaign, your St. Patty's Day campaign, your 4th of July campaign. And if you're leveraging our dynamic incentives, You don't have to worry about deploying your campaign manually for the rest of the year. We do deliver the assets to the website campaign in HTML, CSS. So those campaigns are measurable and they are responsive across any viewport. So whether you're viewing it on an iPhone, a tablet, a desktop, or even a flip phone, they're all going to look really good. Targeted. So if I'm shopping for a big GMC truck, I probably don't want to see a little SUV or a little sedan, do I? So with Banner InSite, if there's a shopper on your site looking for, in this example, we've got a 2025 GMC Sierra 1500. Well, guess what? They're going to get the offer that's relevant to their search experience. Okay. Again, just some more examples. What some of the different assets you can produce for homepage banners. We've got email marketing templates you can produce from our system. Some social media assets as well. Again, back to measurable website campaigns. Since they are delivered in HTML, CSS, you can measure clicks, impressions, and CTRs, as well as you can improve every month with regular reporting and A/B testing, which you can't do if you're doing it the manual way. But since our system is that flexible, it allows you to do that and have more control over your campaigns. So here's an interesting success story from Jim Ellis Automotive Group. They're a pretty well-known group in the Southeast, especially Georgia, Metro Atlanta to be exact. So a couple years ago, when we sat down with their marketing director, specifically for the GM stores, and I'm a bit modest in my example here, 4 to 5 days, that's about the industry average to get your assets to market. They were averaging 2 to 3 weeks to get their creative back from the agency they were using and out to market. Now for all of their stores, it takes a total of 15 minutes. So 99% faster time to market. Interesting number, but it's true. And nearly $40,000 saved yearly, and roughly 48 extra days last year to advertise their inventory per rooftop. That's a month and a half more a year that they were able to advertise their inventory versus their competitors. So innately, that's going to make your stores more money. So again, just to recap, reduce your labor and software costs, lower your time to market, baked in compliance, and automate 90% of the work. So we like to say Banner InSite is your path to efficient vehicle advertising. And if you'd like to hear more, please scan the QR code. Thank you guys for your time. That's good, huh? Thank you guys.